Right, Kopi Bosian, good morning, everyone. First of all, I have technical difficulties with my camera, so I won't be able to use video during this presentation. Today, I'll be sharing our experiences in Mustafa Park, Sabah, and regarding how local and indigenous communities with government partners transformed conservation data collection through mobile technology, and the steps we took and the results achieved, and as well as the connection to broader conservation policy from Sabah to wider the region. Right. Right. So the indigenous and local communities are often the first to notice when something changes in the environment, whether it's a shift in turtle nesting patterns or a drop in fish catches. And this comes from a deep place-based knowledge built over generations. And when this knowledge is combined with systematic monitoring, it improves both the accuracy of the data and its local relevance for environmental management. And importantly, community-based monitoring also promotes inclusive decision-making, which ensure that the people most affected by environmental change are part of shaping the solutions. But these connections between observation and action doesn't happen automatically. It needs the right support systems in place. So when those supports are there, the result is better, and we see ecological outcomes and stronger social benefits. So in Mustafa Park, we've seen how mobile tools can amplify the role and reach of community monitors, which turn their observations into fast, better accuracy and actionable intelligence for conservation. Right, this is where Mustafa Park is located at the northern part of Sabah. So on the problem statement, until mid-2018, the way we collected data in TMP or Mustafa Park look actually very different. The turtle nesting and the data collection of small-scale fisheries and community patrolling data were recorded on paper, then manually entered into databases like weeks or even months later. And this mirrored challenges faced in many indigenous and local monitoring programs worldwide, where data is fragmented across agencies and NGOs and making it difficult to compile and analyze. And the result was a delay in feedback, which means our fishers, our turtle conservation practitioners, and community patrols often lack the timely insights they needed to respond to the threats. And globally, we see the same story. Manual, inconsistent methods slow down decision-making, which reduce data accuracy and limit the effectiveness of community-based conservation. To address these gaps, right, so we moved to a mobile community-led monitoring system. First, we enabled the community themselves to collect turtle fisheries and patrol data using tools like Survey 123 and SMART, backed by inclusive and skills-based training. And secondly, we work closely with Sabah Parks and Sabah Wildlife Department so that the data directly supports the management, enforcement, and reporting needs of the departments. Thirdly, we deployed fit-for-purpose technology, where for some remote islands, and we use offline capable tools and standardize the digital forms for consistency and secure cloud storage for long-term preservation. We also applied adaptive learning, piloting tools, gathering feedback from users, and refining workflows for efficiency and ease of use. And most importantly, we ensure that data leads directly to conservation action, whether that's protecting the turtle nest, or planning patrols, or managing fisheries. Right, so for the outcome, to address this, yes, we built capacity for digital monitoring across TMP. So far, we have trained 117 people in Survey 123 for total conservation monitoring, which represented nine community-based organizations, PBOs, and we also trained around 17 enumerators in daily small-scale fisheries sketch data collection and 21 patrols in using SMART. SMART is a special monitoring application reporting tools specifically for enforcement and patrol monitoring. And these teams, they have developed skills in GPS use, digital forms, species identifications, and basic data analysis. And as a result, reporting time has been reduced from 1 to 2 weeks down to just minutes, and monitoring now covers even the most remote island in TMP. And adding to that, every turtle nest record now in Tunu Papak is geo-referenced, and with more than 80% include species photos. And how the improvement mean on the ground in turtle conservation since mid 2018, we've documented around 263 nests, thanks to our community-based turtle conservation group, leading to the release around 21,000 hatchlings. These are all documented using the Survey 123. And we can also now track poaching rates consistently in 2023, 24, and so far this year around 4%. In small-scale fisheries, with the input from the enumerators, daily CPU monitoring since 2020 has tracked recovery from 3.17 kilograms per hour in 2022 to 4.31 kilograms per hour in 2024. Importantly, fishers are now they are able to calculate the CPUE themselves, and which means they have deepened their understanding of the health of the resources. And for patrol enforcement, the SMART data is shared with the enforcement agencies and as well as the park management, and it is used to target the threat hotspots in real time. So this makes the patrols more strategic and effective. So I just want to share one case study where we, from local pilot, has moved to statewide policy shift. And this approach is not just improving conservation on the ground, it's also influencing policy. In TMP, the community-based mobile turtle monitoring has informed the Sabah Marine Turtle Action Plan. So this data collection using mobile technology is stated specifically in the Turtle Action Plan. And this demonstrates how real-time and standardized data can drive better outcomes. In 2019, the Sabah Wildlife Department has mandated mobile technology for all turtle conservation practitioners in Sabah and has rolled it out to priority nesting areas beyond TMP, including in Langkayan, Libaran, and Sempurna. And during this process, we, together with Sabah Wildlife Department, we have trained all turtle conservation practitioners, including the officials from the department as well. And as a result, we have one statewide turtle nesting database, and we can compare the data across sites. which is faster, and also it can be used to coordinate action against poaching and for beach protection. Yeah, of course, when we introduce new technology in community-based monitoring comes with its own challenges and also valuable lessons. First, regarding human capacity, training must be tailored to suit enumerators with different education levels and experience. This is critical to ensure that everyone can contribute effectively. And second, access to tools. Some patrollers, they didn't have their own smartphone. So at least for our project site, we address this by providing the devices where needed. And the third one, connectivity. Many remote islands have little or no internet access. But thankfully, the device that the apps that we use has offline features which allow data collection to continue with uploads happening later when a connection is available. And fourth one is of use. We learned that in field conditions, the application's interface must be simple and concise for patrollers to use quickly and accurately. And finally, on technical reliability, occasionally server errors have meant falling back on manual. So we have to have a backup process for that. Perhaps one of the most important shifts that has been the active role where our indigenous and local communities now play. With mobile technology, the community members, they are not just data collectors, they are contributing high quality information that supports sustainable total management in Mustafa Park. And the communication has also improved between communities, agencies, and NGOs. The report can be shared instantly with a single click, which strengthen these collaborations. And we have also enhanced digital literacy and inclusivity, where we train mixed gender enumerator teams in particularly in small-scale fisheries. In using GPS use, photo verifications, and data analysis. Now many can apply these skills independently without constant facilitations. And finally, community have direct access to results, which reinforces the connection between their monitoring efforts and on-the-ground management decisions. In conclusions, our work in PMP has improved the speed, accuracy, and standardizations of conservation data, thanks to the government agencies, Sabah Parks, and Sabah Wildlife Departments, and our community friends who have been contributing so hard in making all this happen. And the community capacity has strengthened not just in data collection but in interpretation and decision making. And this approach has directly informed the Sabah Marine Total Action Plan and the statewide mandate, while also aligning to our Sabah Biodiversity Strategy, the National Policy on Biological Diversity 2022-2030, and the CICFF Regional Plan of Action 2.0. And moving forward, our recommendations are clear. First, to continue tailored inclusive training for both communities and agency officials so that skills are continually strengthened. Secondly, to institutionalize and operationalize this monitoring system by embedding them into policies and management frameworks and ensuring that data directly inform decisions at local, state, and national levels. We can make this approach both sustainable and scalable.